Okay, so I'm going to spend some time going through the remainder of your review problems so that way whenever you get home tonight and you work on them, you can check them and make sure that your answers are correct so that we can have the most time to do our test tomorrow. All right, number 21, Joe weighs 20 pounds less than Jake. Okay, so I'm going to make Jake my x, and then Joe would be x minus 20. Then it says together they weigh 390, so I'm going to add those up. Set that equal to 390. And from here it is a two-step equation. Divide by 2, and x is going to equal 205. Okay, when x equals 205, that is Jake. It asked for Joe, so we're going to have to say 205 minus 20, which gives us 185. All right, problem number 22 here. Jenny weighs 15 pounds less than Susan. Okay, so I'm going to start with saying Jenny equals Susan minus 15. All right, twice Jenny's age, so 2 Jenny is 100 pounds more than Susan, so Susan plus 100. Remember, I changed that from less to more. Okay, so basically I'm going to put this in for J. So 2 times S minus 15 equals S plus 100. And now it's a variables on both sides of the equation. So Susan is 130 pounds. If it had asked you to find Jenny, you would have to do 130 minus 15. Problem number 23. It's our traveling problem. Okay, Jackson traveled 53 miles in 8 hours. He walked part of the distance at 4 miles per hour, so 4 times x. All right, and then he biked at 11 miles an hour. Remember, total is 8, so it's going to be 8 minus the amount of hours he has already walked, and that's going to equal his mileage of 53. Okay, 53 minus 88 is going to give us negative 35. So when we divide by negative 7, x is going to equal 5. Okay, 5 is the distance. 5 is x, and remember, x is the time he was walking. It asked about walking, so that would be 5. And also about riding his bike, so it's going to be 8 minus 5, which is 3 hours for biking. All right, problem number 24. Kevin makes a flat fee of $25 plus $8 per hour. So his total equals 25 plus $8 per hour. They told us his total is $81. So now we have a two-step equation. So he worked for 7 hours. Okay, number 25 is a literal equation. All right, so we're trying to get that variable by itself. So our variable here is m. So the first thing we're going to move over is that 3y. So it's going to be x minus 3y equals 4m. And then we are going to divide by 4. So m is going to equal x minus 3y all over 4. All right, number 26 is a triangle problem. So I'm going to draw it first, making my P, my Q, and my R. It tells me that PQ is equal to PR. PR is 3 inches longer than 2 times the length of QR. So QR is going to be our X, and then 3 inches longer than 2 times the length of, so that would be 2X. And since these are congruent, they will both be the same. We're going to add all that up. So 2x plus 2x plus x gives me 5x. 3 plus 3 gives me 6, and that equals 66. And again, we have a two-step equation. All right, so x is 12. Well, 12 is only side QR. To find the other two sides, you have to plug in 2 times 12 plus 3. So 24 plus 3 is 27. Okay, and the last problem that we have are our complementary supplementary. This one says complementary, so that means it's going to equal 90. So we're going to add up our two angles, 4x plus 20 plus 3x plus 14. And from here, we're going to combine like terms. And x is going to equal 8. Okay, thing you did wrong on your quiz, you found x and stopped, some of you. Okay, so we need to take that 8 and plug it in for b. So that's going to be 3 times 8 plus 14, or 24 plus 14, which is 38. Okay, so now your entire review is done, and it is done by me, gone over by me, so that means it is correct. So that is what you need to be studying tonight for your test tomorrow.